Welcome to Portsmouth, I'm Daniel Taylor. Now today we're looking at something big, handsome and 170 metres high. No, not me, it's the Spinnaker Tower. Just behind me there, Hayling Island and the city of Portsmouth. Now, if you feel a little bit unsure about coming up the tower, let me put your mind at ease. Rest assured, it's firmly into the ground. Well, not quite the ground, but definitely into the seabed. There's 84 piles, each measuring up to 50 metres long. Think of Nelson's column. That's 84 Nelson's column between the seabed and the actual tower. If you prefer your feet to be firmly on the ground, you might have to stay at home. I've been told that if I turn this wheel, I'm going to get a souvenir penny. And the cost of construction for the Spinnaker Tower is just a little bit more than that. It's actually £35 million. And if I want to make that up, I'm going to have to get turning. I'm having a lovely day so far here at the Spinnaker Tower in Portsmouth, and I've even made a friend. It's the Spinnaker Tower bear. He's even got a little t-shirt on. Now, on a clear day you can see up to 27 miles in every direction around the tower. But a little bit closer to home is the HMS Victory and the historic dockyard. So Bill, have you been up the Spinnaker Tower before?
Yeah, once before, yes, about 2 years ago, I think, just after it was built, yes.
Wonderful, and you're having a nice time today?
Oh, marvellous time, yes, yes.
Have you been up here in the day and at night, or?
No, never been up at night, but I think it's something that'd be well worthwhile doing. Unfortunately, last time we came up it rained, so I didn't get the views, but this time it's fantastic.
I'm here on deck 1 at the Spinnaker Tower. There's plenty more places to go that are a little bit higher than this point, but I'm going to show you somewhere that you wouldn't want to fall down. If you fancy your chances of walking on air, you do have to take your shoes off, but it's well worth it for the view. I'm here on the second deck of the Spinnaker Tower, 105 metres up from sea level. That's just 5 metres up from where we were last time, but the views are spectacular. We're joined by the Visitor Services Manager, Nigel Hosio, who's going to answer some questions about the history of the tower and also its future. Good afternoon, Nigel.
Hi, Daniel. Good to see you.
Thank you so much for joining us. The Spinnaker Tower is obviously an incredibly big project here in Portsmouth, but how important is it to the residents?
I think absolutely vital. I mean, I was born and bred in the city and feel passionate about the city and the locality. And it's just great to be able to show it off to not just the residents, but beyond that. People are very proud of the tower. They bring their families along to visit. We get a lot of international tourists. It's bringing a lot of people into the city.
Of course, so although the residents of Portsmouth seem to be taking to it now, I believe there was a lot of problems, negative coverage from the press and the members of the public. How is that now?
I think in the early days there were a lot of political issues, whatever, which we were lucky as the operators we didn't get involved in. And I think that's changed a lot now. People see how popular it is, how successful it is, and once you get people up here, even the most ardent critics actually turn around and go, it's pretty good. So it's very positive.
Has it been detrimental to the profitability of the Spinnaker Tower? How's it doing now? Are you on the way to recover the costs?
Well, I mean, the total cost of the project looks at being about £35 million, and of course it's important to remember that a third of that came from Man Securities, who operate Commonwealth Keys, a third of that came from the Lottery Commission, and a third of that, admittedly, came from the local council. But if you actually look at the profit the tower's making, plus the add-ons to that, it's bringing people into the city. When those people are here, they're not just going up the tower, they're seeing the dockyard, they're going to the shops, they're having a meal out. So actually the income brought into the local economy is just staggering. I think you've tried out the glass floor and kids absolutely love that. So it's a great place for families during the school holidays. During the week, some of our older visitors come out. We get a lot of coach parties, a lot of school groups, as I say, international visitors to the area, and we get a lot of regular repeat business. People like to come up different times of day, different weather conditions, and once they've been up, they go back and they tell their friends, neighbours and family about it and want to bring them back as well.
Are there any other reasons besides sort of different weather conditions why people would want to come up throughout the year? Are there events that go on?
We have lots and lots of events planned, and we're always trying to come up with new things. We're doing something for Valentine's Day this year, also Mother's Day, Easter. There'll be lots of summer activities.
Would you say that the Spinnaker Tower has put Portsmouth on the map now?
I think it's a major contributor to that. I think there are other elements, the football club getting into the Premiership, things like that, just raises the whole image, and certainly the Tower and Gunwharf Quays is a very important part of that.
Are you a fan of the day or the night up at the Tower? Which one's better?
I'd have to say both, of course. I always say about the night view, anything that can make Portsmouth look romantic, it's got to be an incredible thing, and it is very romantic at night. During the day you can see a lot further, you can see everything that's going on beneath you, but at night obviously the lights are very special, so it's very different. It's like the Eiffel Tower, you've got to do both.
Exposed to the elements, we're here on deck 3 at the Spinnaker Tower, otherwise known as the Crow's Nest. Just behind me there is the Isle of Wight. Now thousands of people commute to the island every single year, but over 1 million visitors have been up the tower. That's a lot of people. So I've learned a lot here today at the Spinnaker Tower, mainly that the tower and I actually have something in common. We've both got massive spikes. If you've never been to the tower before, make sure you check out the website at www.spinnakertower.co.uk. The details are on the bottom of the screen now. The next school holidays are coming up, so be sure to check out the website to find out what's happening for your kids at the tower. I've been Daniel Taylor. Until next time, bye-bye.